All right, so lo and behold, I got lucky enough to get another parts car here. I was able to bring this engine up to temp. Once I got it started, it didn't take much. The engine seems to run fine. There's no smoking. The oil's clean. You know, all your fluids are good. Starts right up. No problems, no misses, no nothing. There was some receipts that the head gasket was recently done along with the timing belt, which was somewhere within the last 10 to 12,000 miles. Yeah, probably 12. Let's just say 12,000 miles or so, based on the mileage on the one receipt compared to the other one, because of dates being as close. But I'm still gonna do, since I have a compression tester, I'm still gonna do this. I pulled my fuel pump relay. My plugs are obviously unplugged, but I also unplugged the coil pack. So what I'm going to do here now, I don't know if this will be visible on the camera, is I'm going to crank the engine over. Typically it's 3 full rotations. Now this is cold, I can touch it. So a cold compression will be a little bit less, but it will still show if it's bad or good. So let's see what this cylinder shows. All right, so we have 150. All right, now we'll just pull this out. Sometimes it's a little easier if you undo that. And I'll go to the next cylinder. $150. $150. It released pressure there that time. I'm trying to hurry up so this isn't too long. Got started. Okay. So that was about 140. It might be because I've rushed or something. It's still, if you have 150, 150, 140, you know, you want, I think like 8 to 12% or 10%. If something's 10% difference, then you have some problems. 140 is still good. Let's just double check it. Sometimes if your battery charge gets low, that'll sometimes affect that also. look, I'd say that's about 145, 146. So, I mean, I would call this a good motor. All right, and wipe this off here. I'm just going to put 140, 145. I'm just going to even that off. We were a little low the first time, we were a little higher the second time. So, I mean, that could have just been the way I did it, or I just didn't keep my consistency. So, we all have good compression the whole way across. Double check. Our oil does look a little low. It looks used. It's not terrible. Still okay to run, about a half a quart. Coolant looks where it should be. Normally it's always a little low right there on these all the time, every single one of them. So these are what the plugs look like. They were a little carboned. This thing didn't fire fast right away, but I don't know how long this thing was sitting, being as it is a wreck. I'm just gonna stick the plugs back down in here because we need to right now get this thing started. That way we have it on video. And we're gonna do a transmission test and run it through the gears, but I think I gotta pull this passenger side front wheel off because it's flat and I don't really want it spinning that fast. So once I get these plugs back in, we'll get this thing fired up. A little bit of moisture steam. I'm gonna call that a good transmission. Good engine. Not bad. So, listen, I already brought this up to temp a couple times, but you know, these are the things that you need to do when you want to test everything to make sure it's good. Sometimes you got to do some other things with the wrecked cars to be able to test things. But we got a good compression pass. The transmission's shifting good. This is the first time I think I've actually had one that was a Mopar rebuilt one. It's actually got the little sticker for it right here. Remanufactured parts right on top of the trans. So now the fun comes, tearing this thing apart, salvaging all the good stuff, getting rid of the junk, I don't know if you've seen in the video, it was hit really hard on the passenger side, so there's broken glass everywhere, and I'm going to be spending a lot of time backing this stuff up. But that's a compression test, a fire up, and a transmission test on a parts car. And yeah, it's going to go on to help other ones live. See ya.